Hey guys, it's Justin and Audrey from the Kenmore Drinkpod team again. Wanted to go over the new features that are on the very new Kenmore Water Optimizer and the soon-to-be-released Gen 2 Drinkpod 1000 series. So, as you can tell, we've cut back in, because I forgot to tell everybody, our office in Brooklyn is so echoey that if I were to say something now, you would still be hearing it tomorrow. So we are filming at my home and in my home office today, so if you hear kids or golden retrievers in the background, that would be why. What do we got first, Audrey?
The dispenser light.
The dispenser light, that's right. So I don't know if you can drop low to show them. This was one of my personal preferences. We got tired of not being able to see our drinks when they were getting filled, and so we included a dispenser light now. You've seen it. It's very bright when it's dark, which is when it's intended for. You can come back up if you want. Anyways, it has three modes: always off, dispense only, where it turns on when it's dispensing, and always on. Our last drink pods had a flow rate of 1.2 to 1.4, depending on your water pressure, liters per minute. Our new ones are significantly faster, so you can't see the calibration super well, but it's 1,000, so 1 liter right here. And we'll just count, even though it won't be super accurate. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. So it goes between 1.8 and 2 liters per minute on average, again depending on your water pressure, which is a massive increase. You'll see it on our next thing, how fast that glass fills up, because this is a really large container. Okay, so our new QuickFill mode lets you program over and over again, if it changes, your QuickFill to fill for your favorite container. So if you like a mug in the winter and a bottle in the summer, or if your family mostly uses these glasses, you can change it over and over again. And it's really easy. You're going to start by pushing this button until it starts blinking. Just about 5 seconds. Once it starts blinking, you hit the start button and it starts pouring. You wait until it gets all the way full. By the way, notice how fast it's filling up compared to if you owned a previous model. When it's filled to that point, you hit the stop button, then hit that button, the quick fill one more time to save it, and boom, I did this one too full. But once that's done, it's locked and programmed until you change it again. Oops, why am I turning it off? And you can see it should fill right at the same spot. There may be a slight variance if you go through a whole lot of water and it has to switch to start filling the tank again, but as you can see, it's right where we left it at. What do we have next, Audrey?
The improved eco mode.
Okay, so this one, we pretty much programmed it for normal life situations, where eco mode by default it's enabled. This is disabled. If you have it enabled and the lights go dark on the new ones, this one's a special model, so it'll kick in sooner, but there's a buffer in case you just turn the lights off for a second and remember you want to come back. But when your lights go off, the sensor will sense it, and we've also made some adjustments to the ambient light thresholds, and it kicks into eco mode, at which point it goes green, so you know that it's active. Powers down the compressor or the heating elements if you have them turned on. Right now we only have our cooling mode on, and then once it senses the lights back on, it's going to go ahead and flip back white, and you'll hear the condenser coming back in just a second. There it goes. So that is going to be the new and improved one. Again, pretty much we put in buffers and adjusted the sensitivity so it functions better in a normal household use. What's next?
The improved bug and performance.
Okay. So there's a lot of other things we're not going to go into in here. Just know if you're a user and you've ever filed a complaint with us, I've probably read it at least once and worked with our team to resolve it. There's different things that we've done to the internals, the connections to avoid leaks sometimes that may happen if it's whoever's shipping the unit to you is rough on it, and overall performance with the water temperatures. So most of those things, if not all of them, have been resolved as well with this, and we're not going to get into all the nitty-gritty details. Next, we put that to the back, right?
Yeah, the new filter, and then the extra filter here, and the ice cafe.
So, I'm not going to show you here. The normal filter isn't in there. There's a new secret filter that we're testing that you'll be able to buy after, as an add-on, or buy it separately. That's coming out pretty soon. You guys are going to like it. I'll just say it may take away some of people's need for having reverse osmosis, which will save you a whole lot of water. But anyways, our new filter, obviously we made a lot of changes to the membranes, the way that they are functioning, and the materials to increase that flow rate and to get the lifespan back up to that, on average, 6,000 gallons or 6,000 liter threshold. We've also, for some people who have water problems, as you can see mine's not connected, we're doing all of our units that we sell over the winter, it'll be for free. Extended life editions, it comes with an extra particle or filter or scrub, depending on if it's a Drinkpod or a Kenmore. Same kind of filter. If you have big water issues, which some of our users had where it was larger particles that were dramatically affecting the lifespan of the primary filter, this is made to eat those up and to keep that lifespan high. So not everybody is going to need it, but for some users it can make a dramatic difference in the lifespan of their filters. It can be connected in line to the back of here. We covered in great detail in the manual, and then you can throw it behind your refrigerator or wherever you want, or we've made this mount that connects back here, and it can be slid in. And as you saw earlier, it fits perfectly and still has space in front of it on my countertop. Also, what's after that? The
Ice cafe.
okay. If you'll notice down here, in addition to our normal water input, which I have connected to my ice maker line, we have our Cafe and Ice Connect port. This is how the unit can now act as a home water hub. So depending, most people should have enough water pressure, but depending on that, you can have up to 2 appliances hooked up to this, where this line will run back to a splitter, and one can go to your ice maker, so that way all the water dispensed from here goes through the full purification process, and all of your ice tastes as good as the what's coming out of your Drinkpod or Water Optimizer. The second one can go to a kit to connect to most average coffee makers and barista machines. There's a couple of them on Amazon. We can put a link to one of the more popular ones down below in the comments. Or it can connect to a faucet, like I do. It's a taller one for filling up pitchers for my cold brew coffee. But pretty much it's capable of routing that same purified water that's going through this whole system and providing it to other appliances, so you don't have to buy a purified ice maker like my neighbor just did for $400, or a coffee maker that has a purifier filter that costs an extra $120. I really think you guys are going to like the new model. If you've had a prior one, it's better. I love it. As you can see, it's in my kitchen in a very prominent place. And if you guys haven't bought one yet, you should definitely try one out.